What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video, and today I'm going to be checking out The Big Hit. And this is 15 years later. But hang on, are we actually 15 years later? Because when was this uploaded? Oh, in 2012. Wow. Okay, so this is 22 years ago. This was the hit between Michigan safety Dadrion Taylor and Penn State's Bob Stevenson back in 1997. And this was apparently one of the, if not the biggest hit ever seen in football. So, and I don't know if there's there's an argument around that, or if it's just widely accepted that this is, but I've heard that this is just insane. So I'm excited but hesitant because I don't know what I'm about to see. Or I might, because I think there's like about a 45-50 second clip of it, and I think I might have seen it a while back, but I'm not sure. I'll have to see.
15 years ago, the Wolverines were in the midst of a season that would end in a national championship. On November the 8th, they traveled to State College to take on Penn State in a battle of unbeatens. It was a game that featured a remarkable 46 future NFL players. Names like Greasy and Woodson, Enos and Juravicious. But those names would be eclipsed by two less memorable ones, whose football playing fates changed in an instant. Howard takes us back.
Well, it was much more than the Big Ten championship at stake. You had two teams that were on the path that thought they could win the whole thing and be national champions. You had Michigan, Penn State, both teams with an opportunity to do something big in the 1997 season.
Oh, nice. Nice little run.
I remember missing a tackle on Curtis Enos, and I went too low and kind of dived at his legs, and I ended up missing that tackle.
I remember we were all kind of, joning on him a little bit, like, man, I thought you was going to hit him face up. And it seems like right after that, they threw that pass out there in the flat.
The final play of the first quarter that November afternoon forever changed the life of then Michigan junior defensive back, Dadrion Taylor.
I knew then if I got another opportunity, without a doubt in my mind, I had to make that tackle. And so the next opportunity I got was the Bob Stevenson play.
Oh! Oh, what's wrong with him?
Is, bobbling the ball and then trying to sneak past Joe Juravicious, who was blocking a D-back, and not seeing Dadrion Taylor, the safety, coming up.
Bang! Head to head. Oh, they're both like...
It's got to be the hardest hit I've ever, witnessed, being in a game.
32 years of watching college football in a press box. I have never seen a hit like that.
Wow.
Probably as hard a hit as I've been around.
Oh, man.
Initially, I can remember people on the headset saying, I think it's Woodson.
They're both asleep.
Stalk blocked by Juravicious, so I was of no help, and all of a sudden,
oh man, that's so bad, man.
I think I was unconscious for about 2 minutes, waking up, knowing that something was wrong because of everyone over top of me.
I remember going numb. At the time, it felt like 2 minutes. When I look back at it, it was more like 4 seconds. And so, and I remember looking up at the official in Charles Woodson who was standing over me, and I was telling him, hey, I can't feel my legs. I can't feel my legs.
Oh no.
Taylor and Bob Stevenson both are up and walking off, but they knocked each other out.
The ironic part is when I woke up, I didn't know what was wrong, but I felt fine. Didn't have a headache, didn't have anything. In fact, the video shows I was smiling and laughing with teammates and everything else. However, about 15 or 20 minutes later, it felt as if my head was ready to explode. I've never had that much pressure.
When things came into focus for Stevenson,
swelling of the brain,
senior tight end received disturbing news.
The result of that play was a grade 3 concussion, which medically placed me from not being able to participate in any more games That was the last time I donned the helmet.
Oh.
In regards to the hit itself, how it would be viewed today, I don't think there would be that many replays of it. I think there'd be probably more talk about the health of the athletes involved.
In today's football, my lick would probably be viewed as, a clean hit, but nevertheless, it would probably be used as an example to just protect offensive players. And I totally understand that rule because safety is important.
For Dadrian Taylor, his prognosis in Ann Arbor was equally grim.
I just remember a team of doctors coming in and closing the curtains. They told me, well, is there anybody you can call because we're going to schedule surgery for you on Monday, which we're going to go in and take bone out of your hip and we're going to put in your neck and fuse your neck together. And so we're also going to put you in this halo, which is force cruising your skull, to make sure your neck is stable. And so at that point, I was pretty much in tears. Like any college player would have been that's hearing that their career is over with.
Oh.
I sent him an email.
Oh, that's heartbreaking.
How he was doing. I almost felt, in terms of the injuries itself, he got the worst of it in regards to, he had to be placed in a halo. For me, it was just the concussion.
I read the letter, but at the time, I was still kind of disappointed that the whole situation kind of happened, and I didn't get a chance to kind of write it back. It's just unfortunate that play.
Both careers just ended.
If I could have had my way, we both would have walked off the field and continued to play the game of football that we love. And so, but unfortunately, it didn't work out that way for either one of us. And so we both had to kind of find different avenues in life.
Oh, man. That is gut-wrenching.
Got pad level forward, ready, strike, set, go. Stay down, stay down, stay down.
Nice, bro.
Set, go. Come on.
Give back to the kids,
stay
man.
Low, stay low, stay low.
Stevenson found his way back home to Waynesburg, Pennsylvania, and a familiar sport.
I'm the head coach of our 6th and 7th grade Little League football team.
Nice, man.
That's not your best. I just want to get back to the kids. I want to teach them the proper technique.
Yeah, bro.
I want to teach them, how to block, how to tackle.
Good stuff.
And hopefully, they won't sustain any injuries throughout their careers. Set, go. Hey, head up, Jackson. Head up. Set, go. No, not this part. Here, face mask. Face mask. The biggest thing we teach about hitting is keeping your head up. We try to make sure that nobody ever uses the crown of their helmet.
Yeah, man.
That they're always hitting with the shoulder.
That's a good rugby tackle there.
The front part, so that no spinal cord injuries occur.
Everybody gonna start off high motion. Everybody got me on that.
Yes, sir.
But when the smoke settles, we gotta be.
Oh, got another coach.
That butt. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. Hey, let's go to work. I got family on 3. We going to that side now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Good stuff, man.
Assistant, and I also coach the 2 freshman teams here at Garland Namath Forest High School. Listen to them, hey.
Awesome, bro.
It's not a hole, so you got to find a way to get them off for you. You got me? Big job. Hey, can you get them off for you? That's what I need you to do, all right?
Like Stevenson, Taylor has returned to his roots, coaching in his home state of Texas.
Once you play the game at a high level like we both did, you want to come out and share the values that you learn with as many people that will listen. For me, football was a way out, and you have many kids out there that could use the game of football.
Oh, that was a nice catch.
The values that they need to be successful in life and just keeping them from harmful situations.
Dadrian Taylor and Bob Stevenson are giving back to the game that was once taken from them.
Awesome,
and
man.
not living in the moment that forever links them.
That hit, it's how people recognize me, but that look does not define me as a person. I'm Dadrian Taylor, the father. I'm Dadrian Taylor, the coach.
Blessed, man.
I had peace
Look at that.
with the hit. That's the game of football. I think that's why most people get into football.
That's what it's all about.
Go full speed and knock somebody down, help them up, and knock them down on the next play again. That's what football's about. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Let's go.
Bob Stevenson mentioned in our story that at the time he had reached out to Dadrian Taylor and gotten no response. Now, 15 years later, Taylor says he would be open to corresponding and meeting with Stevenson.
Oh, man, that was intense. That was super intense. So that was definitely a very violent hit. Kind of along the lines of what I was expecting. And I think I do recall seeing something similar to that in the past. So I don't know, I may have seen it just because it was called the biggest hit of all time or something like that. But man, to end both of their careers on the same hit, both the receiving person and the tackler, that is I mean, I would actually hate to see the force that was generated in that hit. It must have been similar to like a car crash, like a horrific car crash. A grade 3 concussion, that's like brain swelling and... wow. Man. Ugh. It gives me shivers to even think about that hit. That was crazy. Anyway, guys, I mean, I don't expect you to hit the like button on this one, but, you know, if you do, feel free to do it, because that was very savage, and you know, I feel bad for the guys, but it looks like they turned their lives around, so, you know, hit the thumbs up button for that, eh? They're blessed with families now, that they're giving back to the kids, and, you know, that's what it's all about, man, all about the family, moving forward, and, you know, just getting on with your life, and, you know, not looking back. So, you know, kudos to them for doing that. And yeah, so there you have it, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. And don't forget to, like I said before, smash the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to see more.